What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. We're about to go thrifting. Look for some stuff to flip on Amazon, FBA, or eBay. First, we're going to go through some sales. Sold some awesome stuff today, and hopefully I can go out and find some more of these. Sold this pair of women's Boulay boots made in Canada. Paid $4.99 for these at a Goodwill, and I sold them for $89.99 plus shipping for a total of $119.18. An incredible flip and a great brand to keep an eye out for. Next, I sold this Steelers faux leather jacket. Paid $6.99 for this at Goodwill. Sold it for $50 plus shipping, so a pretty good flip. Here we're shipping out this Storm Chaser gamepad. Brand new. This is kind of disappointing that this sells for so low. I sold it for $14.99 plus shipping. And it had been listed for like 2 years and just wasn't... Actually, it did sell once for $19.99. And I forgot to list it for like 3 months because that person canceled the order and it just didn't relist. So this time I just listed it at $14.99. There's other people selling it on there. And they're pricing it just as low as I am. The solds aren't great. So I'm just happy to sell it and move it and get it out of here. Still make some profit because I only paid like $3 for it. Here we are shipping out this Oster pasta accessory kit. Paid only $1 for this at a Goodwill. Sold it for $20 plus shipping for a total of $34.48. Shipping out this AT&T digital answering machine. Paid $3 for this at a thrift store. Sold it for $19.99. Next we are shipping out these Free Time SAS shoes. Sold these for $30 plus shipping. I don't know what I paid for them. Probably $5 and definitely not more than $7. Here we got some retail arbitrage. I believe I got these at Lowe's. Maybe Home Depot. I don't remember exactly. Got quite a few of them. I believe I paid about $5. Sold this one for $20. The order total was $35.77. It's going to another country. I'm not sure where exactly, but all I have to do is ship it to Kentucky and eBay takes care of the rest thanks to Global Shipping Program. Next, I'm shipping out the Spectracide termite spikes. I actually sold 2 of these and they're going to 2 different people. Sold them for $54.99 a piece. I believe I paid $14 for them at Home Depot. Next, I have these wooden chess pieces, vintage. Picked these up at a Goodwill for $1. Sold them for $30. And then finally, I got these vintage Sony Walkman headphones. Brand new, but you know, the box is pretty beat up. Who knows if the foam's going to fall apart as soon as a person touches these. But I'm assuming they bought these vintage headphones because they just want to be all vintage and cool. And they probably are not planning on using them because I doubt they're that great of headphones anyway compared to what you can get. Anyway, I sold them. I paid $2 for them. I sold them for $35. So we are in Goodwill making the rounds, looking for things to flip. There's a crossword electronic puzzle. Not worth picking up. It's on Amazon for about $18 used. That one was used. Just a basic DVD player. Kind of looking at the same Goodwills. This is just the grind. We have to go through these stores. We're seeing a lot of the same items, but we're looking for new items. Looking for, anything that looks unique. And luckily, spring is here and garage sales are popping up. Next week is a big community sale. Then after that's a community sale almost every week up into the summer. So looking forward to, hitting some garage sales, some estate sales. I've already hit some rummage sales. So it's going to be an awesome spring, I think, since a lot of sales didn't happen last year. So this year, there should be some good stuff piled up. A lot of the sales that happen every year, sometimes twice a year, that are kind of just dry. I think they'll have some good stuff in them because they've been holding it for a year at least. So here we are. We are in the toys now, looking for some items. And love looking through the toys because there's just so much stuff. So we're looking for any good games. There's a Family Feud 6th edition, not worth picking up. Doesn't sell great used or new for that matter, if I remember correctly. I found that game a few times. And there's a box there, just Barbie dolls and stuff in that box. Could be a good one. I don't know, loose dolls like that. I'm not good at spotting anything good. There's a guitar. We saw a Wiggles one in the other aisle. The Wiggles guitar actually worth picking up if it wasn't in such bad condition. Could make a little bit of money. Here is a Dawn like scrubber brush attachment. I remember a few years ago I picked up about 20 of these in a Goodwill for 99 cents a piece. Sold them on Amazon FBA. Made a decent amount of profit. I think they were selling for like $12 to $15 a piece. They're not selling for that now. It was like $6 is what they were selling for. No profit to be made, so we just put that back on the shelf. Not sure why it was over in the toys. But yeah, we're looking for games up here. There's a sealed Seniors Moment. I've picked this up before, so I went and grabbed it for $2.99. It's a pretty good price for a sealed game. Not a high-end sealed game by any means, but we'll still take it because you make a little bit of money on it. Sealed stuff sells. A lot of games like that, if they're lower end, you can still put 3 or 4 sealed games together and people buy them. Cool looking mummy puzzle, but not worth picking up. We are now looking in the shoes. I'm not seeing many shoes to pick from. It's been pretty empty at this Goodwill for shoes. So yeah, we just keep moving right along, trying to spot something up here. What do I see? Some sort of shoe. I don't know what it was. Nothing good. Probably some good shoes sitting there in the women's section. Again, I've mentioned many times, I don't know a lot of women's shoe brands to look for. And I only look for a few because, you know, I don't focus a lot on those. Going through each one, maybe I should spend a day just looking up every brand of women's shoe in Goodwill just so I can, you know, kind of get a better idea of what I'm looking for. I think women's shoes are more about style a lot than brand sometimes. But we're over here in the miscellaneous aisle trying to spot something. Here's a Scorpion for 99 cents. I thought this was pretty cool. It was very well made. I should have just bought it. I didn't see a name on it. My eyes are bad, so there could have been one. There could have been one under the Goodwill sticker. But I think somebody would have paid some money for that. Maybe could have made a few dollars. I don't know. If it was Schleich or something like that, then I definitely made a mistake. But yeah, I put it back down for some reason. I forgot all about it until this video. Yeah, maybe should have paid more attention to that. I don't know. It's just a Scorpion, right? It's not going to be big money either way. Looking there through the dishes, trying to spot any Pyrex bowls or, you know, Fenton glass, anything like that. Some, you know, basic stuff that I know about. And yeah, over here, we're at a new Goodwill looking at electronics. There's an old camera. Those cameras are not worth picking up. At least I've never found one worth picking up. There's something there that I didn't see right away that was kind of interesting that I pick up later. Maybe you spotted it. There's a Panasonic VHSC camcorder. These are worth picking up. $4.99 has the battery, no charger, unfortunately. So even for parts, we can make a little bit of money on that. No risk buying at $4.99. If it was $10, I probably would have left it. Because for parts, you're only going to be able to sell that for $20 anyway. Vior DVD player, never heard of that brand, just seemed like a cheap brand. Maybe it's some audiophile brand, I don't know. But I just left that because I didn't think it was worth much. Typewriters, $59.99, $29.99. Just when I start buying typewriters to flip again, because I saw some good deals at Goodwill, they started raising the price again. At least at this one, $60 for that typewriter is just insane. There's some curlers, not a good one. I looked up the UPC, just wasn't selling for a whole lot. Over here, we're looking at the toys now. There's a V-Smile. I haven't looked up one of these in a long time. Usually when I find them at Goodwill, they don't have the controllers or they're just priced like $30, $40. $6.99, I'm like, hey, that might be worth it. It's kind of worth it if it had the power supply. I didn't notice that it didn't have the power supply. You can sell those on Amazon and get a little bit of money. Just, they're not really worth testing and all that, honestly. I just put it in the cart. Of course, we put it back, not having the power supply. Certainly not worth messing with then. We got some games up here. A lot of these games have been already checked or just, you know, missing pieces or something like that. Not a whole lot of toys, actually, at this Goodwill. There's a Hot Wheel toy down there. That wasn't worth it. It was priced up, probably missing pieces. This Domino Rally would have been a $40 game. We got a little CD player down there. I've been looking for some more stuff and getting ready to do my second pass through the toys and the electronics section over here. And I found something else, this Coco Motion thing. I thought it looked unique, so we looked that up and it was worth picking up, but this was hidden back there. And this is probably the find of the day, worth over $100. Do you know what it is? Did you recognize it from that footage? Of course, we'll be going over everything here in a minute that I picked up today. So why you gotta dig Just had a video titled that recently. This is why you dig, because you never know what's hidden behind these things. So yeah, we're at this Goodwill now, and there's this shark attachment piece right here, which I thought I saw in another vlog when I was in this Goodwill that I missed. But yeah, I've sold these before. You can make a little bit of money. $6.99 is a little high, but it was clean and had one of the attachments. So I bought it. It's not big money or anything like that. So yeah, we put that in the cart. We got an insignia, like converter box. If that was sealed, maybe worth picking up. Not worth picking up open like that. And we got some speakers that look cool. I thought these were like some high-end speakers, and I touched them, and they were like cheap plastic. I thought they were metal. We got some more Sony speakers. These are actually something that I wanted to pick up. You could have made a little bit of money on them, but the testing part just made it not worth it, you know, to make like maybe $5 to $8 per speaker. Goodwill wanted $4 a piece for them. We got some headphones here, Frozen, $3.99. I looked these up. Kind of flooded on eBay, selling for like $12 after shipping. Again, maybe you could make $4. I don't want to mess with it. It's not worth me, you know, getting the sticker off. A lot of people have been asking me about how I get stickers off. It's simple. I've made videos. I've talked about it before. You just use like a heat gun, hair dryer. They come right off. Use a Scotty peeler just to kind of pop them off. Use some Goo Gone to get rid of the residue. Yeah, and usually with the shrink wrap on the video games, they just pop right off. So pretty easy. Here we got some of these dogs, which I kind of lost interest in those when I saw that they had projectiles that were missing. They're just not going to make it worthwhile picking those up. Thought this was an American Girl doll. Was not. So I picked up American Girl doll that had kind of that same tracksuit on before. That's why I thought it was. Yeah, games over here. A lot to look through, and I think we did find a good game here. And plush, we dig through those a little bit. I don't remember. I don't think we found anything good there. But I will take you home now, and I will show you what I did pick up today. Pretty good day. So let me go over this haul. I think this is from only 4 different thrift stores. No Salvation Army's in there. We found some stuff at Salvation Army. So 4 different stores. And I'm going to show you what I got today. We got some Swiftstream Z44 RC drone, brand new, sealed. I believe I paid $3.99 for this. Yeah, I love seeing that. You see this so often, thrifting. The Christmas wrap with a little piece of tape just indicates that someone didn't want this gift and just donated it. $3.99. It looked like it was selling for about $40 on eBay. So we'll definitely take that. We also picked up this Shark Caddy with 1 attachment, $6.99. I picked this up because I've actually sold this before. I found one new at a Salvation Army. I sold it for about 30 bucks. They sell for more with the attachments. It's got 1 attachment. It's missing the other one. But I actually believe I have the attachment that goes with this. I bought a bunch of shark attachments at a thrift store not long ago. So we'll check that. Either way, I'm going to make some profit on it. Down here, I picked up this Barbie Skipper Babysitters. I'm not sure what year this is. The box is pretty beat up. It's got a tag on it. Def Sal. I don't know where that came from. What kind of tag that is. 99 cents though. And I couldn't scan the UPC, but I just did a search. Looked like some of these were selling between 15, 20 bucks new. So for 99 cents, I'm going to make some profit on it. Let's jump over here to these board games. This is kind of humorous. I literally just returned one of these yesterday to a Goodwill. And here's another one. It's not the same one because that Goodwill's an hour away, so I don't know how it could be. But I've never found this game before in the wild that I can remember. It's a pretty decent game. It's kind of rare. Snorta. And it sells, I think, for like 55 bucks on Amazon. Should make right around $40 profit on this if it's complete. I returned the one yesterday because it was missing some pieces. But hopefully this one has all the pieces. If it doesn't, maybe I can go back to the Goodwill and rebuy the one that had pieces. The pieces just weren't selling that great on eBay, so I was returning some other stuff. I was just like, I'll just return this game, whatever. We got Truth Be Told. This is all the pieces in here are new and complete, which is good because I don't like to buy this game because usually it has markers in it and the markers are dried out. So this one, all the markers are still sealed in there, so they should be okay. I don't know, I forget how much. I should be able to sell this for about 25, 30 bucks, I think it was. Got a Senior's Moment sealed game. I've sold this before. I remember picking it up at a yard sale. However, it's now a restricted brand. on Amazon. So I'll sell it on eBay. I'm still going to make $10 profit on eBay. We got a Bible trivia. I don't know what these are selling for now, but I always pick them up. I've sold them between $25 and $45 before on Amazon. It just depends how much stock there is, time of year, all that kind of stuff. But I paid $2.99 for that as well, and it looks to be complete. Right next to it, we got this Raccoon Game, and I was just talking about one of these recently in a video, and $1.99, I don't know if it's complete. I didn't check. I just bought it. This sells surprisingly for $50 or more. It could be a little price inflated. I have sold Raccoon games in the past used for good money. I don't remember how much I got exactly. I've also sold them new for around $100 sealed. So there's a little board game bolo for you right there. And yeah, I should make some great profit on that. Right down here, we just got some sealed puzzles I picked up. I don't think any of them are bangers, like the one I picked up recently, the Day of the Dead puzzle. I just sold that a couple days ago for $60 on Amazon. That was a great puzzle. However, I think most of these will probably just be sold on eBay. I know this one was restricted on Amazon. Otherwise, I could probably get about 40 for that one. Still make about 15 on eBay, but what I do with puzzles like this, if they're not great, I just do a lot. I save them up and I'll sell like 10 puzzles and you'll make a lot of money. Last year around this time, puzzles were gold because of COVID, everyone being inside. I was selling puzzles 5 to 10 times what they're worth. I would put them on Amazon, do merchant fulfilled. I sold through my whole puzzle stock and made a lot of extra money. People are still buying them, just, not like they were. And of course, puzzles really never go out of style, especially the 1,000-piece or more and the puzzles that have interesting content. So yeah, for this stack of puzzles, I'll just throw an estimate on the screen. We'll come back up here and we got an aqua shower filter theory. Now I picked up a filter like this. It's been a year or two ago and I sold it for over, well, something just fell. I sold it for over $100 on eBay. And I thought, oh, this one might be really good. There's no UPC. It just looks like probably one of those, Chinese private label type brands. However, the comps on these were like anywhere between $20 and $45 sold. It looks to be new in there sealed. You see I paid $4.99 for it. It's got all the parts, instructions and all that. So you know what? I don't know what I'll make exactly on it, but I think at least $15 profit. Back here, Salvation Army, I picked up this $10 remote control car starter. Looked like these were selling on eBay for about $40, maybe more even, I can't remember exactly. So yeah, that way I make about $15, but it's possible I sell this on Amazon. No one's currently on the listing. If so, I'm gonna probably sell it for about $60, $70. Got this Sudoku game. I have sold this multiple times over the years and used. This thing sells for $35. I believe this is new. It's in a box. I've never found it in a box like this before. It's usually in a blister pack, sealed. But yeah, this sells for about $55 new. It says battery included. It does work. So I'm probably just going to sell it as a new. I don't see why not. We'll make some good profit. We picked up this Coco Motion appliance. I'll probably sell this on eBay. It looked like it was actually selling for a bit more on eBay. Plus the fees on Amazon to sell this was like $20-some, and it was only selling for $49.99. You could probably price it up a bit. The person selling it for $49.99 might just be selling a used one that's more beat up and like good condition. This is in very good condition. Has the paperwork in there. That's a huge plus. Selling it on Amazon, I'd have to box it up and bubble wrap it. And Amazon can be pretty abusive to their products. It just depends on the employee they got packing, if they pack it well enough, so stuff can get damaged easier. I would think I'd just rather sell it on eBay. I think I'll make more, and just packing it, I can protect it myself. $2.99 is all I paid for that. Right here is probably the find of the day. Almost missed it. $4.99. It is a invisible fence brand for dogs. It's got the collar in there as well. I looked this up, did not see any comps, and then I checked the sold listings, and there was one sold, just this, for $130 plus shipping. So with the collar, I don't know what the collar's worth, but I think minimum after selling this, I'm gonna make about $120. And then right here, we just got this Panasonic VHSC. I don't know if it works. It's pretty beat up, but I bought it because I can sell these for parts. I got another one that I'm selling for parts already, so I can just combine them together. Probably get about 40 bucks just in selling them for parts. That's a $40 sale after shipping and everything. I wouldn't make that much. So plus I can return it, so really there's no risk. I'm going to try to get it tested. It has a battery in it, but no charger. I have an adapter where I can change the end of the adapter and make it fit this and test it without a battery. Of course, if it does work nicely, I can just buy the charger and everything and probably sell it for about 60, 70 bucks. Then we picked up this right here. This is just a portable CD player. And it was actually $1.99. I took it up there, showed them that the label was torn, and they sold it to me for $1.99. And they're technically not supposed to do that. You're supposed to go take it to the back and have a sticker put on, because, you know, if it's something you want to return, you can't return it with a torn sticker like that. So if this would have been something like 10 bucks, I would have asked them to go put a sticker on it. But for $1.99, if it doesn't work, you know, just out of $1.99, no big deal. It sells for about 25 bucks. But I picked up this EMS Eastern Mountain Sports Goose Down vest, and I've been doing pretty well with selling vests. So this one's really nice. I looked up the comps, and it looked like I can get probably 30 bucks plus shipping. It's extra large, so we went ahead and got that one. And what is this? Oh yeah, I forgot about buying this. This is a I Only Retired shirt, single stitch, vintage, just come out on a rack before I was leaving. So I just went ahead and bought it. I don't know what these, probably sell it for 20 bucks. People buy that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, we got another vest here I found. This is an LL Bean. I recently sold an LL Bean for about $30 plus shipping, but it was vintage. And I've never sold any non-vintage LL Bean Goose Down vest before. So I'm not 100% sure what I can get for this, but I still think I'll make some good profit on it in the end, because this stuff does still move. Even if it's not vintage, it's a good brand to buy, just like Orvis. But there it is, everybody. That's the haul for today. Some pretty good stuff, actually. And should make some good profit. I'm going to guess between $300, $400 maybe. It'll be on the screen what I expect to make. Remember, it's all an estimation. We still got to sell this stuff, but I'm pretty accurate, and I always try to estimate lower. Before you go, please hit that like button for me. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.